Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot readings. Thank you very much, Cancer, for joining me. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, moving on, we're going to doing a spread on letting go and moving on. And in this tarot spread, we're going to be looking at what has been so hard to let go, what has been the learning experience, where are you emotionally now, and what lies ahead once you let go. So, when I say letting go and moving on, I am referring to your person. So, this tarot reading isn't for everyone. This is more for people that want to move on from their person and they want that brand new beginning and find new love, of course. So, let's get started, Cancer. Let's have a look. What is it that the tarot cards need to tell you? What do we need to know? Okay, I'm just going to clear these cards out, give it a good shuffle. All right, let's cut the cards. Let's first focus on the energy behind the deck. What do we have? Okay, we do have the Six of Cups. We also have the Ace of Wands and also the Six of Pentacles. So, again, double six. Cancer, do not be surprised if there's an old friend that returns, someone that you haven't heard from in a while, probably from school. And this could be the start of something beautiful, a brand new beginning. It brings also a very generous offer. It brings happiness. It brings motivation. It brings abundance. So just keep an eye out, Cancer. And again, this could come as a friend request. You run into a friend, maybe at the right place at the right time. But there is someone coming for you. Okay, let's have a look at your cards. Let's have a look at your cards. What do we need to know? Hmm, this is nice. I like this. So, what are you leaving behind? Yeah. So, the sun, of course, is a very big, happy card. However, though, because I am referring to what are you leaving behind? Well, you're leaving behind something that was a bit short lived, where there probably was happiness, but it was very short lived in the sense that, yes, it felt like the situation was the sun. You felt like it was the world. However, though, was it really what you were expecting? Because I felt like, again, even though the sun is shining here, it wasn't bringing you, or you were not feeling the happiness that you really wanted to feel. So let's move on. Why has it been so hard to let go? Okay, so we do have the Empress card. So the Empress card can show perhaps there was family involved, perhaps there were children involved. Another reason could also be because you wanted to create the world with this person. You wanted to move forward, perhaps build a family, build a home, really start planning and organizing a life together. But unfortunately, because it kind of like fell apart, it has been very, very difficult to let go. And trust me, I definitely feel you, Cancer, in a situation like that. It can be absolutely heartbreaking. But let's see, what have you learned from this experience? Okay, so this definitely was an experience for you because we also have the student card. Now, Cancer, this has may happen quite early in your life because remember the Page of Pentacles is showing someone very young. It can also represent someone being very young at heart, falling in love, feeling this beautiful emotions where, yes, you want to get married, you want to start that family, you want to start life. However, though, again, this is kind of like showing me perhaps for some of you, not everyone, for some of you, you haven't had a lot of life experience. So this is showing it has grounded you and has taught you a lot of things. It has taught you life experience, of course. So you are staying grounded, Cancer, which is a really good thing. You're seeing the reality of this situation. So where are you emotionally? So we do have the Justice card. So the Justice card in this particular tarot deck is balanced here. We're seeing the scales are balanced, which is kind of like showing that overall you're doing okay, Cancer. Some of you may be dealing with lawyers. However, though, it's not overbearing you. You're not feeling overwhelmed because remember the justice card shows when you are dealing with the justice system. But some of you emotionally are doing okay because you're finding that balance, because you're removing yourself from the situation. It's finally bringing peace. Now, placement card number 5 here, what will help you to heal? It's all about time. Time heals everything. The Wheel of Fortune, again, it's all about divine timing. It's letting things unfold. Do not worry about the how, the when. No, you just need to trust. You just need to trust the universe here, Cancer. Because, like I said before, yes, time heals everything. And by healing, the wheel finally starts to turn. From being at the bottom of the wheel, Cancer, you're going to be on top of the wheel. In other words, you're going to be on top of your A game. You're going to feel free. You're going to feel good. And once those beautiful emotions start to emerge, you know that the healing has started. It's already in the process. It's excellent. So, what lies ahead once you let go? Oh my God, Cancer. Ooh la la. Once you start to let go, you're going to find true love. Now, again, I just want to add it could be this person coming through. You have the Ace of Wands. Now, again, this could be someone, it could be an old a friend that you haven't heard in a while. The Ace of Wands is also saying that this could be brand new love. You probably have a past life connection with this person. This is telling you to take action. Do not hold back because, look, you also have the Six of Pentacles. It's a very generous offer. Someone that's very, very different compared to your other person. So don't say no just yet. Take action, Cancer, definitely. Keep an eye out for social media. If you do get certain friend requests, I'm, oh, this card's, oh, wow, this card jumped out. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have a huge shift in your life, Cancer. You're going to have a huge change. You're literally going to find your ultimate happiness. It's going to be like a 360. You're going to be like, wow, okay, this is really, really good. Okay, so let's just quickly clarify. Let's find out what else does Cancer need to know regarding their situation, please. What else do they need to know? Okay. Sun, clarified with the Five of Cups. Like I said before, you're leaving behind broken promises. You're leaving behind regrets too. Because again, look at the Five of Cups. We have someone that's embracing the seal, but they're feeling sad, feeling really regretful. So again, it almost feels like that the sun, even though there were happy times, it was just very short lived. This card is also telling you, Cancer, with the two cups behind, still standing, that there is happiness somewhere else. There's something better for you, waiting out there for you. And you also have the lighthouse that is shining light, that's trying to get your attention. So somehow, this card is also telling you, Cancer, you've got to let go because it's something better for you. They're trying to get your attention here. And we need to move on from this. The Empress card, the Queen of Wands here. So again, the Empress shows that wanting to start and build a family together or perhaps building a future together has been difficult because I see definitely with the Queen of Wands, you've really have put your best effort in. You really did put a lot of input, you put in so much. And unfortunately, it's been difficult because I can definitely see with the Queen of Wands doesn't really procrastinate. She takes action. So I definitely feel for you, Cancer, because I actually do feel that You tried and you really put not 100, you put like 150% into the situation. And this is why it's been absolutely difficult to let go. Now, the Page of Pentacles does also show that this has been a lesson for you. It has. You did learn a lot of wisdom and you've gained experience. What else can you tell us? Yeah, you also, look at this. The Justice card has come out twice. So, for those who are dealing with lawyers, for example, if you look at the imagery of this card is imbalance. See how they're not equal. So there has been injustice. You have realized what injustice looks like. To be treated badly, to be, in other words, discarded, to feel really, in other words, discarded almost. And like I said before, by learning from the past, you start to restore the harmony. You start to restore that equilibrium to bring that peace into your life. So it has been a lesson. Even dealing with lawyers is a lesson. What are you entitled to? What is it that you're not entitled to? What are the rules? What are the governmental rules in the country? Because every state has different laws, of course. If we look at the Justice card for a moment here. So the placement card number 4, where are you emotionally now? Okay, you are, of course, healing from the Seven of Swords. Now, again, the Seven of Swords it is a card. It's a tough card because it shows the key words behind it is lying, stealing, cheating, copying. There definitely has been injustice in your life, Cancer, and almost feels like as soon as you turned your back, your person was doing something behind your back. Really compromising your values, your trust. But here, if we look at the Justice card, finally justice gets served here because everything is balanced. So think about this for a moment. Cancer, you come out winning in the end. You do. You come out winning. Even if you don't feel like a winner, trust me, you will come out winner. So again, with the Seven of Swords, it definitely can show when there has been someone lying, going behind your back, gossiping. Yeah, not good. No, not at all. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, the wheel is turning in your favor, Cancer. You're finally going to be on top of that wheel. What else? Excellent. So we also have the Four of Wands. You're going to meet the one, Cancer. The Four of Wands is an excellent card. It's also the card of marriage, too. Would you get married again? Because I feel like some of you are going through a divorce. If there was an opportunity to be in love again, would getting married, would that be a deal breaker for you? For some of you, I feel like you know what? I don't mind getting married again. Second time, even a third time, right? This is a really beautiful card because it's showing that there is a beautiful relationship here. And I almost feel like, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to be very fortunate to have met this one. It's like being at the right place at the right time. Now, the Four of Wands does also show a change of address, a change of employment. You may decide, Cancer, hey, I'm going to relocate. I want to change my residency. And by changing stuff like that, of course, you meet new people. So there is definitely beautiful changes coming up here, Cancer. This could be sometimes even the luck of attending a birthday, a christening, a wedding. Again, there could be invitations to weddings. Other than that, I'm actually going to say, Cancer, say yes. So the Lovers, also clarified with the Six of Swords. Beautiful. So you are moving away from turbulent times and going towards the Lovers. So you're putting the past behind you. You are letting go. But most of all, you are moving on. So this is excellent, Cancer. This is a combination that I definitely like to see. Now, why do I like this combination? Why? Cancerians are represented by the crab. What does the crab do? It can adapt. It can move from water onto land. So, in other words, you are really adapting your environment, even yourself. It's like you're literally morphing into a brand new you. And you're saying, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to leave the past behind. and I'm going to go after my true happiness. So, this sort of happiness, it goes a little bit deeper. This connection that you have with this person, like I said, I feel like almost it's going to be a beautiful friendship, like, and it's going to morph into something even deeper, like romance, the lovers here. I feel that you're going to meet your ultimate life partner, best friend, lover, everything. So, this is an excellent reading. Moving on, Cancer is probably the best thing for you because there's something else, there's something better out there for you. And yes, I know that there have been ups and downs, but like I said before, you're going to come out winning. Somehow you turn everything around and you come out winning. I just feel like you're very guided and you're very protected by your spirit team. And there's a lot to look forward to, a lot. So thank you very much, Cancer, for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic week. And of course, power to you. Bye for now.